ল ব্যারেট রেজিস্টার্ড আইনি প্রতিষ্ঠান। আমরা সুপ্রিম কোর্ট, হাইকোর্ট, জেলা কোর্ট, ক্রেতা সুরক্ষা আদালত প্রভৃতি কোর্টে যে কোনো আইনি সমস্যায় আপনাদের পাশে সর্বদা। ল ব্যারেট ল ফার্মের তরফ থেকে আজকে যে ভিডিওটা আপনাদের সামনে দেখানো হচ্ছে সেটা 4টে পর্বে হবে। আর যে সাবজেক্ট হলো ফান্ডামেন্টাল রাইটস। ফান্ডামেন্টাল রাইটস পার্ট 3, আর্টিকেল 12 to 35. Part 3 of the Indian Constitution talks about fundamental rights. The fundamental rights were included in the Constitution because they were considered essential for the development of the personality of the every individual and to preserve human dignity. All people, irrespective of race, religion, caste, or sex, have been given the right to move the Supreme Court and High Court for the enforcement of their fundamental rights. There are 7 categories of fundamental rights which are covered from Article 12 to 35. Article 12 definition. In this part, unless the context otherwise required, the state includes the governmental and Parliament of India and the government and the legislature of each of the states and all local or other authorities within the territory of India or under the control of the government of India. Article 13. Laws inconsistent with or in derogation of the fundamental rights. All laws in force in the territory of India immediately before the commencement of this Constitution, in so far as they are inconsistent with the provisions of the part, shall to the extent of such inconsistency be void. The state shall not make any law which takes away or abridges the rights conferred by the part, and any law made in contravention of this clause shall, to the extent of the contravention, be void. In this article, unless the context otherwise required, law includes any ordinance, order, bylaw, rule, regulation, notification, custom, or uses having in the territory of India the force of law. The laws in force includes laws passed or made by legislature or other competent authority in the territory of India before the commencement of this Constitution, and not previously repealed, notwithstanding that any such law or any part thereof may not be then in operation either at all or in particular areas. Nothing in this article shall apply to any amendment of this Constitution made under Article 368. Article 14 declare equality before law. The state shall not deny to any person equality before the law or the equal protection of the laws within the territory of India. Article 15. Provision of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. The state shall not discriminate against any citizen on grounds only in religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth, or any of them. No citizen shall, on ground only of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth, or any of them, be subject to any disability, liability, restriction, or condition with regard to access to shops, public restaurants, hotels, and places of public entertainment, or the use of wells, tanks, bathing ghats, roads, and places of public resort maintained whole or partly out of state funds or dedicated to the use of general public. Nothing in this article shall prevent the state from making any special provision for women and children. Nothing in this article or in clause 2 or article 29 shall prevent the state from making any special provision for the advancement of any special socially and educationally backward classes of citizens or for the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. Article 16 declares equality of opportunity in matters of public employment. There shall be equality of opportunity for all citizens in matters relating to employment or appointment to any office under the state. No citizen shall, on grounds only of religion, race, caste, sex, descent, place of birth, residence, or any of them, be ineligible for or discriminated against in respect of any employment or office under the state. Nothing in this article shall prevent Parliament from making any law prescribing in regards to a class or classes of employment or appointment to an office under the government of or any local or other authority within a state or union territory any requirement as to residence within the state or union territory prior to such employment or appointment. Nothing in this article shall prevent the state from making any provision for the reservation of appointment or post in favor of any backward classes of citizens which, in the opinion of the state, is not adequately represented in the services under the state. Nothing in this article shall prevent the state from making any provision for reservation in matters of promotion to any class or classes of post in the services under the state in favor of the scheduled castes and the scheduled tribes, which, in the opinion of the state, are not adequately represented in the services under the state. Nothing in this article shall affect the operation of any law which provides that the incumbent of an offence and of an office in connection with the affairs of any religious or denominational institution or any member of the governing body thereof shall be a person professing a particular religion or belonging to a particular denomination. Article 17 describes abolition of untouchability. Untouchability is abolished and its practice in any form is forbidden. The enforcement of any disability arising out of untouchability shall be an offence punishable in accordance with law. Article 18 describes abolition of titles. No title not being a military or academic distinction shall be conferred by the state. No citizen of India shall accept any title from any foreign state. No person who is not a citizen of India shall, while he holds any office of profit or trust under the state, accept without the consent of the President any title from any foreign state. No person holding any office of profit or trust under the state shall, without the consent of the President, accept any present, emolument or office of any kind from or under any foreign state. এই ভিডিওটা কন্টিনিউ হবে পার্ট 2-তে, সেটা দেখার জন্য অনুরোধ করা হচ্ছে। এরপরও পার্ট 3, পার্ট 4ও হবে। 4টে ভিডিওই দেখার জন্য আপনাদের অনুরোধ করা হচ্ছে। থ্যাংকিং ইউ অল BARRET-এর তরফ থেকে। আর যে ফান্ডামেন্টাল রাইটস এর ভিডিওটা প্রথম পর্ব দেখানো হলো সেটা দেখার জন্য ধন্যবাদ। ভিডিওটা ভালো লাগলে অবশ্যই লাইক করবেন, সাবস্ক্রাইব করবেন চ্যানেলটা এবং প্রচুর শেয়ার করুন যাতে করে অন্যান্য দেখে উপকৃত হয়। এ বিষয়ে কিছু বক্তব্য থাকলে, অন্য কিছু বিষয়ে জানার থাকলে অবশ্যই কমেন্টস বক্সে কমেন্ট করুন। ধন্যবাদ।